All right, I've got the stream up. Hello, hello, folks. I think I just saw my join the channel, as always. Hello, young lady. Hi, guys. Say hi to my.
Hi.
Hi, am I?
There you go.
Hi.
And dirty dog, oh boy, dirty. If he's really watching and dogs watching, God help y'all. Um, all right, so let's get started. We are here for Thursday night Deadbeats D&D with the group. We're missing Rain again tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Dirty truth goes, I've got 12,000 points of reverse love to hand out to you guys tonight. So I did my work last week. It's the viewers this week. Anyway, let's get with introductions, and then Varus didn't get a chance to review the video from last week, so we'll give him a rundown of what mayhem has been happening. Ruckus, you're up first.
My name is Ruckus. I'm a Mountain Dwarf Barbarian seeking to prove myself in combat.
Hondo.
Hondo Bazamek, Mountain Dwarf, loyal cleric of Dumathon.
Varus.
Varus, fur-blood druid and absent-minded protector of the forest and master of disguise.
That's right. Dirt.
Dirtless driftwood rock gnome wizard, always in search of a scroll or a book so I can send back to fill up that library.
The library.
Yeah, see, it was longer this time, right?
There you go. Our library in Fandelver, right? Is that what we're talking
Yeah.
about? Yes, our base
That's
of
it.
operations, possibly. All right. Well, we pick up. They are on top, on the actually outside part of the temple. Finally, through just bullheadedness of just bashing through or running from, I should say, to caw his way out of the underground temple. Ruckus, you're about a turn still out, running or cacawing your way up the side of the mountain to the top here. We find ourselves at the top of the area. There is a large bat-looking creature. Let me put up on the screen here for everybody to see, and Varus can see it. This is on top of the mountain inside of what was left of a structure that looks like to be a temple. And Dirtless has his arm inside the mouth of this creature that then bit down on him and has got him stuck, because then the eyes of the creature began to glow of this construct and he became paralyzed. When he did let go of that, these wings kind of cocked back a little bit that are to the left and the right of the altar, and a door that Rain had been trying to jimmy or figure out how to open up actually did open up. And when it did open up, then they threw a rope down to where Hondo was stuck still in the pit room with the lever that was jammed open, and the portcullis that he had the key to, but in his haste broke the key off in the lock and got himself stuck.
Lies. That is lies.
Was very unhappy
Lies.
about it. So Ruckus said, "Best luck to you, bro," and ran away back down the temple to the. Oh, we're already giving it out. Okay. So hold on, Dirty. Hold on. He's already given me some advantage for the DM. Isn't that nice of him? Yeah, remembered that one of the rooms that they had opened up, and there was some venting going on. There were some holes in the ceiling that some baboons were looking to actually had jumped down in after y'all had defeated a lizard. I think it was a big snake. Yeah, it was another creature that Varus was going to try to tame. And Ruckus said, "Nah," and started to kill it. And so he walked down there, ran down there, then used his whistle that he has to flap out of one of the holes that were in the ceiling to get outside. Back up here, like I said, Dirtless just figured out finally, he was going to stick
I knew what I had to do. I just didn't want to stick my arm in there.
Yeah, stuck his arm in there, and so that's what opened up that trap door and let Hondo out. Varus at the time has been reviled by the whole scene and the evil that he feels that it emanates from what's remaining of this temple area. Began to hear some grunting noises just right outside the rubble of the walls, and a giant hyena began to pace into the opening. But they had discovered when they first came up here that this place and the walls and the roof that is above is just barely hanging on, that it doesn't take much of a movement or disturbance of the rubble to possibly begin the cave-in that would collapse down on top of all of them and not be really pretty. Basically, just at the very, like what happened at the very beginning of the module, that they find themselves outside again, but with the ability to be crushed. And that is where we will pick up. Dirt, you were still paralyzed. Hondo and Rain have just Hondo has just come up the shaft. Varus ran up the north way around the wings, trying not to touch any of the altar, to speak to the hyena, saying, "Stay back, don't come eat us. It's dangerous here, and there's evil here." And Varus has done what he can to stay away from the altar. So Ruckus is still one turn kind of set out. He's coming. Y'all guys can hear the baboons down, somewhere down the side of the mountain. A ruckus is happening there. What are we doing?
I'm staring at the ball.
Yeah, you're still frozen. So sorry. What happened? Oh, I do remember. Hondo, you got actually up on you were actually standing up here trying to figure out about the temple. I mean, the shrine here. And
I smashed holy water on it.
You were smashing holy water, and nothing really happened, but you did begin to notice as you were looking at it that you find along the around the outer edges of it that there are some catches, like some handholds. Is the best way.
Or it could be moved. Yes.
You basically can see that there's some handholds along the front side, and there's some hinges along the back of what could be considered the lid, maybe, or the top of this unit, somehow, some way. In this structure, they really do it well, but it looks like that this whole top piece that looks like it's all rat bodies can actually be lifted up, and there are hinges along the back side along the ground, it looks like.
So if I inspect Dirt, does he look like he's cursed or entranced, or what's going on with him?
Are you going to go around to the front of the...
Can I not do it from my vantage?
Yeah. I'm just making sure. If you're looking down at him, he looks like that. He is. He just looks like he's frozen. His eyes are moving. It's as though he's got them open, and you can see that he's looking at you, and his eyes move, but he that's it.
Can I wink?
If you're paralyzed, can you wink? I guess so. I guess maybe your eyelids might move slowly.
I'll wink to the left.
How did you wink to the left?
So his left eye winks at you, Hondo.
He's trying to seduce me.
Yeah, but a good part all the way up through his elbow to the mid part of his upper arm is stuck inside this mouth of this altar, and the wings have kind of cocked back some. They look like they were could be straight, or they've moved. I mean, you can kind of see that they do, but they've kind of pulled back, and what looked like they were kind of flat out have now kind of turned sideways a little bit.
Ooh,
They're at an
like
angle.
they're getting ready to decapitate him or something.
Don't know. They just cock back. They're caught. They're not as you where you're standing. It looks like they're straight. They're straight out. They're now at angles like this.
So I'm going to try one thing and then I'll pass it off. But you said that the eyes of the creature, the bat creature, lit up.
I did to Dirtless.
Oh, well, do I notice that from where I am, or during my inspection? Do I see that?
I'm going to check real quick. Yes. Well, are you going to look at to see if the eyes are glowing?
No, but I want to throw my
Because his body's kind of wedged up in front of it. Because he's very close. He was trying to keep his face away from it, but he was unsuccessful. So you can't quite.
But what I imagine is happening is he's kind of enthralled by it, and he's sort of just staring stupidly at it. So I'm wondering if I can pick that up. I want to try and cover the eyes.
Give me a intelligence, religion. Let's see what is a weak ability of yours.
Investigation is weak.
No. Just give me a straight out intelligence roll for you.
Okay. Just I just kind of laid that on there. Hang on. That's better.
Unfortunately, you're not sure how you can what you can do about this.
Okay, so I will I'll stop so other people can take some actions.
Yeah, so far you've thrown holy water on it and it's got it wet, and you stood up on the wings. You stood up on the altar. And you're feeling you also can feel revulsion you're having for being anywhere near this thing. It is crawling under your skin and disturbing every religious fiber in your body.
Okay.
Okay. On my behalf, I will just step one step closer.
Yeah, you know in Discovery that as long as you're on the platform, that you're okay. But that if you begin to move out into the rubble area or move other stuff like that, you take chances of disturbing the balance that hangs here, of the walls and the roof above you.
I stay on the stairs.
Yeah, and I'm letting you know that's what was discerned last time. So you weren't here, so.
Okay, and I tell the hyena, remember, step back. You don't want to get fisted by the gnome. But if you behave nicely, maybe I'll serve you up some little nice halfling.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Do you point back?
But you get. I think you get advantage on your. You get. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, okay. You're fine.
I guess I pointed back at Rain.
At about this time, up over the horizon, the cawing becomes louder, and y'all look to see Ruckus flapping his stubbly dwarf arms and blowing into this thing, and he's kind of flying up and over the rubble.
That is one sweet whistle. I want one.
You can't
What
say
time
anything.
is it right now?
You're paralyzed.
Okay.
That's a good question. We had daylight on this, so we'll say it's mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Best that you can tell from this godforsaken place and jungle and insects and varmints and everything else that infest Kulth.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to find this so I know my movement again. twice as fast. All right, I'm gonna move to there.
Hmm. I need a percentile roll from you, Ruckus, please. Okay, you happen to step into the area, and some of the rucks move and all that, and the wall behind you shifts ever so much that in your noticeable perception from your weight and just movement of the area. And the hyena.
Did he land?
No.
Oh, that you said step into this area.
I'm still flying. Is all.
All right. Well then. All right. So you're cawing in there.
That was my plan. Yeah, I didn't want to end the whistle blow until I had to.
Okay. No. Well, you're cawing. I just when you said step, I thought you had landed. So I'm just going on what you told me. The hyena still looks at you, kind of salivating.
I'm gonna end my turn. Here.
Yeah.
Are we in combat?
We're not really in combat. No, we're really in combat. I'm just kind of taking it by turns, just kind of letting everybody kind of get a feel for what they want to do. I mean,
Wait, do I even know the hyena's up here?
When you came around the corner, it was sitting right there. You're looking right at it. I would assume, flying in, you're going to picture, and Varus is overlooking at it, talking to it.
Varus has been talking to it.
Yeah, exactly. So
right. I'll end my turn there.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the views there, hosting there, Dave, Digital BDM, and all the viewers who are watching. Welcome to Praetor's Rejects. Rain is looking bored, and he's kind of looking down the hole and looking for mischief, and he kind of steps over here and
still figure out why I want it open.
Yeah, he figured it out now because you're sitting on it, but he goes, "That's pretty cool trick." And he's looking up at Hondo, and he's like, "What do you want to do? What do we do about him?" Hondo,
I tell him
oh great dwarf man you are,
to see if he can either find a way to either find out if these wings can come forward and kill Dirt, or find out if he can release the mechanism holding Dirt.
All right. He will do a perception check. He rolled very high. He kind of stays back behind the wings. He's because they've tilted so that the bottom flat part is kind of facing outwards. And he's looking at it and goes, "Matt, he has no idea. He can't from the outside see any catch mechanism or any way that stops, to prevent them from moving. And it looks like they can continue backwards, almost kind of straight back. And that they also, and then he looks at the wings and he cuts his finger a little bit on the bottom part of one of the wings. The crenellation sides are very, very sharp. And he looks like looks like those can turn, but he doesn't see any type of release mechanism or, at least at this point. And he's looking, and he says, there's two hinges down here that look fairly rusted. And it looks like, somehow, some way this thing opens up.
Like the whole...
it looks like he's thinking it tilts open somehow.
I don't think we want to do that with Dirt Trap still, but does he know what if these things are cocking back like they're getting ready to fire forward, because what I'm guessing is that the person who puts their arm in the mouth is the sacrifice.
And
So I'm thinking we got to get Dirt out of there before. I don't know if these things are timed or if there's a trigger that sets them off or what, but I think Dirt's about to. He's about to be unhappy.
I'm really short. Remember that.
Don't worry. I already have a wooden ear. Maybe he wants a wooden arm.
You have a wooden ear?
Don't you remember I lost an ear? Honda made me one of wood.
I don't remember that. All right, so he doesn't know what fires it or how to get Dirt out of there?
He can't tell. Not from what he's seeing here. Nope.
Okay.
There's more to it. He's a little pissed because now he said, now this is the second thing. He's looked at a trap door that definitely, we know that when Dirt stuck his arm in there, it clamped down and that caused the wings to go back some, and that opened up the door, the pit.
And can I reach Dirt from where I'm at? I'm assuming I can just reach down and touch him.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, so I'll cast. Well, before I cast this, do I think that he's cursed or anything, or
you
do
can
I think
roll me a perception check if you want.
All right.
He looks paralyzed. That's all you can really tell right now.
All right. Well,
and that comes from the glow. You're putting something glowing over the eyes that he looked right at. Got him.
Okay, so if you will allow me,
oh, that's a big if.
Two things, because I have something for paralyzation. Hang on, I just gotta find it. It is. Yeah, it's lesser restoration, but so what I would do is I want to cover the eyes with my and not that it matters, but they're just my vestments because those are available.
Okay.
And then do I notice any change in Dirt?
No, you do not. However, he can hold on there, Skip-a-doo. He covers the eyes. That's not what I'm looking for. Let me see where. Where is it? There we go. He is still paralyzed.
Okay, so if I'm allowed another action,
we're not in combat right now. I'm good. Yeah, you're gonna cast that spell on him. Is that what you're doing?
I want a lesser restoration. I'll cast on him. Yeah.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Vars, what are you doing? Varus.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to my friend the hyena.
Well, yep, and he's starting to salivate at Ruckus.
Don't look at the dirty dwarf. I have a nice, tasty little halfling I told you. Just get back, go to the left, and slowly come to me.
He begins to move out of your sight, and he's starting to move.
That's a good boy.
Ruckus, what are you doing? And if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm back.
I'm going to pursue the hyena. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35.
You knew that was going to happen.
45, and I'm going to attack it.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Actually, already in action. Already in action. I will get real close to it, and if it attacks me, I will attack it. There's your opportunity, Varys.
Oh, hell. Everybody roll me initiative. He turns around and takes a bite out of you.
Great, my rolls are...
Ruckus! What do you do?
I'm going to attack it.
It took a bite out of him as soon as he came up behind it.
You tempted it. It's hungry.
It is hungry. All right. I know I got to roll rain. Sorry.
Do I still get my attacks, or?
You'll get your attack now because you were holding. Yeah, you would. Sorry, that's right. You said hold.
Ooh.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Yeah.
2 misses.
And I'd also like to rage.
Sure you would. Sure you would. All right. Well, it...
That was the universe telling you not to harm the animals.
He's never been one with the universe. You know that.
Yeah. That animal has experience inside of it, and I want it.
Hondo. Unfortunately, you could not deter Ruckus from flying away as you were concentrating on your spell. You cast it on Dirtless?
Lesser Restoration.
Correct. So, yeah, just check it off. So, you basically then see him, his eyes are open up. He just takes in a big breath, and he goes, "Get this bat off of me! It effing hurts." In Gnome, however he wants to say that. But yes, he once looked frozen. He catches himself, because he is, he just now actually had weight return back to his body and his muscles control and all that. So
I tell him to get low. And then I hop down off the back of this thing.
Well, he's almost up on his tippy toes with his arm inside this bat's mouth. He almost is hanging because he is a gnome.
Okay, well, however he can avoid the...
Nice knowing you, Dirt. Hondo has left you hanging there, pal. This is gonna hurt. All right. Anything else, Hondo, or pass your turn?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
One.
Where's Mom?
I get no laughter. That's sad.
All right, 30. All right, no, I was just going to see. I guess that's kind of is that a big wall between me and Ruck?
Yeah, very much so.
So there's nothing I can do for him.
You don't see it. You just hear it back behind there. Same thing with Varus. He hears it. That part of that goes up to a roof line. And that is okay for the moment. Varus. What you going to do?
Well, Ruckus is killing my friend. I'm a little disappointed.
They don't like your friends, apparently.
No, they don't. They are cruel. How much is gonna feed him rain? That's not bad.
Well, he saw another target.
Ruckus start looking so tasty.
Was more hairier, but looked the same size.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step a little back. And I'm just gonna watch how Dirt is gonna get killed.
Well, I can't, he's just not going to, he's just sitting here. He's got no action really to do anything. Dirtless, you are hanging from the bat mouth. The eyes are covered up.
And I have free use of my limbs and everything.
Yeah, except for the one stuck in the mouth. That's correct.
Stuck in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna suggest maybe if we put the wings back in their beginning position, maybe that would work.
Rain has it. He looks like they are moved. The mechanism is beyond his control from where he's at. That they're in a locked position. Yes, they're. He can't push them forward.
We said that the box was like it looked like a lever, kind of like a lid.
Yeah, you noticed that Hondo had discovered that, and even though he didn't make that claim to anybody, but you noticed him reviewing that.
Yeah, we said that last week. But does it look like the wings are attached to the box? So if the box moves, the wings will move. And does it look like the head is attached to the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing will tilt back. Yes, right. The whole bit, along with you in the mouth.
I'm gonna just yell. I'm like, look for a button on that side, please. And thanks for unparalyzing me. And I'm gonna pass my turn while I'm thinking, because that's what
You're welcome.
Ruckus.
All right, I am going to continue my assault.
We know, poor hyena.
Yeah. Well, crime shame.
Ruckus just does not like any of them. Well, it will. Hondo.
All right, so I'm hearing combat from over the wall.
Yes, you are. Very much so.
All right, so I'm going to give a shout to Varys and tell him to move his ass and go help Ruckus. And then I'm going to so there's kind of steps leading up to the whatever this thing is.
Platform. Mm-hmm.
All right, so how high is the rat wormy thing from the ground level?
It's a big box. It's a big altar box. Well,
but then there's like 3 or 4 steps. How deep are those steps?
I'd say the total amount is probably less than a couple. Just a few feet maybe.
All right. So if I want to get below the box.
There's not much room. Yeah, you might get a little. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the picture of the darn thing, there's some room there. I would say it's probably, that the gnome's got his arm stuck in there, and he's basically almost standing on his tippy toes, with his arm stuck in the darn thing. So that gives you a little height.
Well, and he's so it's like 3 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roughly. I would say from the box, from where his arm is to the floor. Yeah.
So if I'm on my knees, then I can be sort of
probably yep. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying.
I want to take a look at this mouth and see if I want to try and pry it open. If you'll allow the movement and then the action to pry it open.
You are noticing same thing Rain said. He can't tell. It is clamped on his arm, and you've got to remember that teeth are in his also stuck or actually you wouldn't know that, but you can tell that there are fangs puncturing his arm, locking it in place, and the mouth does not move. There is, that it is. There's some mechanism that's keeping the mouth shut, and it is. If you're looking around in it and all that, give me a perception check. How about that? You know what? I'll make it fair. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. Okay, so from looking in the mouth and from arm up, it looks like it's from deep inside the bat's head that the levering or the maneuverability is inside there, but you don't have enough of an opening from where his arm and everything else is in there to get something in there to help pry where it's it is a pretty intricate mechanism that has got that mouth clamped shut on his arm, but it's deep inside. It's deep inside the body of the rat in the chamber.
So
it looks like there's more inside there.
I'm going to be like sort of as I witness this stuff, I'll be speaking out loud. Oh my God, that mechanism seems very deep inside the throat. I'm open to suggestions from anyone smarter than me, and then I'll get low and pass my turn.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Varus.
I yell back and I say to Handel, "You said deep throat? Are you sure it's a deep throat?"
Get your ass to Ruckus, you big blue bastard.
That's true.
I'm just too heavy. The floor is gonna cave on me if I stand on it.
I imagine I'm out of breath or turns or whatever.
Yeah. Anything else, Varus, or that's all you're going to contribute?
No. Yes, I'm going to do something.
We're waiting. You big blue ape.
Wait. I'm going to turn into a bird.
What's funny is that Doug Davison is playing he's playing a Furbolg druid in the Yawning Portal thing on Wednesday nights. So, yeah.
Is he blue?
Yep, he's a big old blue Furbolg. Yep.
Is there a surly dwarf always insulting him?
No, that would be Dave, the goblin. Yeah. So, it's actually or one of the bugbears, whether it's Rob or Schmo, But I'm just the haphazard doofus half elf or elf. I think maybe I'm an elf, but I roll like crap. So
we must be kindred spirits, you and I.
That's right. Anyway, what's up, Vars? What are you gonna do?
No, I cannot turn into a bird yet. That's not good. I have to be level 8 for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't fly yet. That's true.
Do a rat again.
Yeah, maybe I can turn into a rat.
I'm sure giant hyenas don't eat rats.
Yeah, you had to look at the pictures we posted on the D&D channel. Doug's Furbolg has an eye patch that he switches from eye to eye, like Rupert from Dirty Rotten Scandals, because that's his name. That's his name, Rupert Goonhart or something like that. And he turned himself into a horse for part of the encounter, and so they found a picture with a horse with an eye patch, and we posted it as his token for a little bit. This stuff that was going on the fly. It's pretty funny. I'm sorry, Vars. Anything you're gonna do, or we're just taunting you enough?
Just talking about other druids in your presence.
Other blocks.
A distant cousin of his.
Cheating on me. They're cheating on me. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it was a good game last night. A lot of fun.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn myself into a very small animal. I'm going to turn myself into a rat.
Okay, and do what?
And since I don't have any kind of weight, I'm going to move towards the hyena.
Okay.
It's a scamper.
That's right. And okay, you see the two of them locked in combat. Fair enough. And Rain comes over there and goes, "What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Help me! Help! Let's get him out of there. This is scary. I don't like being here anymore. I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to get out." Dirt.
Okay. So I'm staying low. My arm's still stuck in there, and
you're looking like a pinata, ready to be eaten.
The only option is to cut it, guys.
No, I'm not ready for that yet.
Turn it off.
I don't think Hondo has greater restoration yet. And you
if I did that, I could get your arm back, but
don't give Dirty Truth or those guys any type of help because they'll throw fumbles or disadvantage rolls on those. So you might want to wait till they're not watching. Oh, I'm sorry.
I yell from behind the wall, cut it off and make him a wooden arm.
You're a rat. You're squeaking. Shush. You're a squeak, 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 squeak. Uh-oh. Hyena goes, what? Ooh, really? Big dwarf hurting me or little rat looks tasty? Blue rat he's never seen before.
Oh, blue rat.
Anything else?
No, I can't think of what to do. My arm's stuck.
I appreciate that, Dirty, not missing the games. I do.
Can't get leverage to pull myself out.
No, you can't. You're stuck. You're stuck. So, and you heard Hondo.
Can I make an intelligence check?
Well, you heard Hondo verbatim repeat what the DM just told him in his head. In the southern drawl, accent of his that you didn't know a dwarf had.
Repeat that again.
Yeah. So he basically, he's noticing that the mechanism for the mouth is deep inside the body. That there are two handles on the outer sides of this casing, and there are hinges on the backside where Rain is at. And
I'm gonna say I'm light enough. You guys go ahead and try and open it, and let's just hope that the mouth doesn't shut all the way.
So just to be clear, Duff, when you say that there's a hinge on the back, that means it's gonna
two hinges. And it looks like
it'll open back towards us.
It'll open back to where Rain's at.
So we'll be essentially lifting dirt off the ground.
That's correct.
Oh God, that does not sound good. I'll do it if that's what he wants. I mean, he's the smart guy.
I can't think. Yeah. Can I make an intelligence check to see if that's the smart thing to do?
Go right. Yes, you may. Intelligence or investigation. All three of you actually are sitting here, putting that together. I'm going to actually give Rain the ability to roll. Whichever one is better for you. So.
Oh God, they're all crap for me. All right.
Okay, that is by putting except for the dwarf, the two little ones, the gnome and the halfling. Oh, you did not. Oh, that is just. Oh
no.
Well. Here it goes.
We already rolled it.
Well, no, it's hold on. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to tell you what's happening here, but I got to get this prepped. Oh, that is funny. That is so funny.
If I lose my arm, let me die because I can't cast spells without it.
I got Revivify, man.
Does that let me cast spells without my arm?
I'm going to bring you back to your library so that you can live out your days in peace.
Oh.
That's funny.
As a worthless gnome.
Oh, that is just. And there was another one you did. What did you do earlier, Dirty? Hold on a second. He threw.
He gave you bonus or something.
He gave me advantage. Okay, yeah. Advantage, and now I've got a critical, and you got you've got a visitor. What is it gonna be?
Hopefully another animal. It'll keep Baros busy.
Yeah, it's a giant hawk that only eats blue rats.
Yeah.
I need to see where it's coming from. Yeah. All right. So with the perception checks, yes, Dirt and Rain putting their heads together can tell that the box handles from the side and front, their handholds to lift up. The whole structure, along with Dirt, will begin to rise up so that it opens up. It's like a lid, the whole case, but the hinges are where Rain's standing at, so it'll open up that way. And because he can tell, and y'all can tell when looking inside there that there's more inside the structure with the mechanism, and that tells you exactly that the function of the mouth seems to be that, placing something in it's caused the mouth to close, and by the looks of it, possibly at the same time cock the wings back some. But that it will open up, but it's also very heavy, that you can tell by kicking it and you're tapping it. There is hollowness in there, but this is heavy stone. And from the look of it, it's going to take more than one or two individuals to lift this thing up.
Okay.
Anything else, Dirt?
Yeah, now that I solved that puzzle, I'll probably. I'm going to explain that in layman's terms to everybody that's listening, and I'm going to yell for Ruckus and Varus that I need them.
Well, you know that you're going to have to explain that to Hondo because it needs big pictures and small words. The way he's going now.
I'll start drawing pictures as I.
And you know that you don't need to give him a key. Ever again.
That is not my fault.
When as Varus comes around the corner, actually, Varus, give me a perception check, please. You happen to notice that along the hill, coming from the north side, it seems to be like the dirt, and something is up underneath the dirt and moving quickly. And as it does, popping out right behind Ruckus to some degree, this creature comes burrowing somewhat out of the ground and begins to take a...
That's not the north.
North from this, yeah, well, that's what I got. Okay, yeah, I got... Comes up and lays a bite on Ruckus, and then has got him in his mandibles. And this is what she looks like, just in case y'all don't know. It looks like this. Comes burrowing out. Oh, I did that a little too much. Here, everybody.
Ooh.
That's what ugly thing.
Yep. Many-legged insect.
There's make friends with this.
And it has now got him grappled in his mandibles and is beginning to try to pull him back. And you think it looks like his back legs on this creature are starting to dig back down, as though it might be taking Ruckus with him. Ruckus, you can make me you are grappled at the moment. You may make me a DC escape check if you would like.
Hang on one second.
Nice knowing you, Ruckus.
Oh, I had a critical with that too. Totally forgot. Oopsie daisy. My bad. I'll get it. And what else was that? Oh, yeah, and I had the advantage.
Sorry about that.
No.
What'd you say, Duff?
I said you may make me an escape grapple check. You know, you want to straight out. He's got you. Strength escape check if you want to try to break free is your action. Boom! Nicely done. He had pulled you 5 feet toward him, and you bitch slapped him and broke as one of your actions, his grip on you. Or her grip. Could be a girl. Could be in love with you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And the hyena didn't like that either.
Has Varys gotten into combat with the hyena?
Oh, no. Varys is just a rat right now that you don't even know is there. Sorry. I think the rat was slinking away, actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
All right, and I'll end my turn there since I already used one of my actions.
Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What are they doing now? Oh, all right. Well, that ain't too shabby. At the moment of your attack and when you were finished up, unfortunately, you felt this searing pain rectally from you, and you have, is that actually a greater heal there? Is it? Oh, wow. 44 plus 4, Ruck.
Who bought that?
Faded Priest, who also had bought the, I believe he bought the monster encounter too, but he's saying for balance in the force. So you got 44 plus 4. There you go. 10 points. Add that back on hit points wise, sir. Unfortunately, it was a few low rolls there, but it's better than nothing. Thank you, Faded. All right. The hyena, unless it has a high intelligence roll here, or actually perception roll, it is not going to know that there's a rat behind it, and didn't like its dinner, what it looks to be, being taken away from it. Oh, shit. What the hell? Okay. All right. Hondo, you've got advantage on your next roll.
Hey.
That's from Amai. All right. This
Thanks,
thing
Amai.
tries to bite and hits and probably will negate all that. Yep. But you resisted part of it, so did some of it. Okay. Hondo, you're up now. You have advantage on a roll or whatever you're doing. Or thumb twiddling.
No.
Yeah. Well, we need more people to open this.
I give Dirt a tender smooch. And then I'm going to double move up over to this corner here. And that'll be my turn.
I need a percentile roll from you, sir. When you ran through that. Yep. Nice try. Hey, percentile roll, please.
All right, how do I do that?
Right mouse click on the D10, select the percentile dice symbol, and then throw them in the chat window, please. Ooh. Nicely done. Okay, yeah, same thing as you ran through the rubble and all that. You saw the walls and there was some shifting, some particles and dust and stuff kind of fell. But from the movement and all that, you can tell, but nothing fell.
Thank you to Doom with Owen.
Varys.
I'm going to say to the hyena, why don't you attack the bug? It's trying to take away your food. And I cast Cure Wounds on Ruckus.
Okay.
I'm not going to let him die.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Oh, nicely. That's a nice little roll there. That's max, wasn't it? That
was
damn well max. That's 12 points on that roll. Nicely done. All right. Well, Rain yells. He comes running over here. What do you want me to do? Where's he at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he's...
Remember, he's really light, too.
Yeah, but he had hit his turn, and he would one more step, and he, what's going on out there? He's yelling, "What do you want me to do?" Dirt's bleeding. He looks pale.
Get help.
It doesn't look good. Help me, help me. He's running around. Someone help, someone help. And he's kind of running around in circles. Dirt. Not much for you to do either.
I'm going to scream.
Yeah, you're screaming what, Dirt?
Hurry up. Come on, people.
We're a little busy out here. This thing looks at that, goes, you know what, damn it, I want my dinner. There's a critical hit. Actually, I have to do okay, hold on, Faded, because I know I've got that's actually going to be a critical hit, because I totally forgot to do the last one. So unfortunately, Ruck, you're going to get hit with a critical on this. This is going to hurt. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, you'll take it. I rolled 6 dice. 4 of them were ones. Sorry, chat, but actually another critical hit just got thrown against you. So, they don't love the dwarf tonight. Yeah, he'll take that. And now it's your turn, Ruckus.
All right, I'm going to go reckless, and I'm going to try finishing up this hyena.
That's a hit. 14 points. That's another hit. Boom. It collapses with that second hit and falls to the ground. And then he turns and you miss on the Ankh.
All right. You can't crit on a reaction, can you? Or can you?
Are you talking about AOE attack, an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
No, I'll do it on. I would do because it's automatic. I would not do that. So. No.
All right. I'm going to fly up in the air out of range.
So the whistle gets stuck in the mouth, and you could call away. Yes, and it tries to swing. Now it will get a swing. It will get a swat at you, but okay. I will not make that critical. That would. No, sorry, guys. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Even it bites. Odd. Even it bites. It didn't do its other attack. It will try to. And it misses you as you fly up in the air. Okay?
Even had advantage.
It did. And Hondo, you now see Ruckus 1 minute cacawing up and the Ankh trying to swipe at him as he flies up in the air. And he looks back and gives you a wink and thumbs up.
Okay. So I'm going to give him a shout to fall back to the shrine where Dirt is. And then I will target the thing. And does advantage count for spells?
No. It's an attack. As long as it's an attack or check or save throw.
It's guiding bolt. So
then that's attack. Yes, then it would be. As long as it's a type of attack or ranged attack, it would work. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to throw a guiding bolt out.
I can't tell what was that. It was a hit.
Okay. And I'll put the effect on it.
Okay. Which is, what's the effect? What is it? Grant. I got you.
I think it has to do with the next person that attacks. Yeah, it gets like
anybody's got advantage on it. It's lit up. It's like fairy fire.
And then, God dang, I guess I gotta try and move through here again. So I'm gonna try to end on the steps there.
Percentage roll, please. Same thing. More dirt kind of falls down, dust moves, crack kind of forms in the ceiling up above a little bit, but it still holds.
Okay. And then I will end my turn.
Varus, you are sitting there in rat form, looking at Ruckus flying in the air above you, and notice that Hondo ran back through the doorway into the temple.
I turn tail and go back. This guy is too ugly.
Okay. And Rain's like, if y'all are running, I'm running. Dirt.
Well, wait. Can Rain?
What do you want him to do?
Well, because I don't doubt that he wouldn't back up, but I also think he might ready an action.
Yeah.
In case that thing.
Yeah, that's fine. He also, I mean, he could run out and shoot and run back, but he is going to, even with his weight, he could still cause a disturbance. But he's got cunning action.
I think I'd rather him pull back and try to get a good position for if and when that thing comes around.
He can see. Okay, he'll get in that area.
As long as the group agrees with that.
Anybody disagree?
Silence is consent.
Dardless, anything else you want to do other than scream, "Get me the hell out of here"? No. Oh, he's did he may have stepped away. Okay. Well.
Sorry, guys. I was talking this entire time. I never turned my volume back on. I agreed with everything you said, Hondo. And yeah. Okay,
yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, Ruckus, you are flying up in the air above it, and you see it start churning and digging dirt and flowing, flinging it up in the air as it goes down, and then you see it move, and the ground under it begins to, kind of bubble up where it goes underground out of sight. But the structure, as that movement heads right for the temple grounds, and what happens is it looks like it ran into a wall. Let me see. Wasn't expecting or didn't think about that it would be a wall there. So it backs up. It was 10, 5, 10, 15. And it begins to, it's like feeling it out. As you can see, it's kind of finding out if there's, it's just digging around, but it's under the ground, and the dirt.
Ignoring me.
It's like a mole. All right, your turn.
And I'm sure it was brilliant, right?
They were funny comments, and nobody was laughing.
Some of your best jokes.
Yeah, you should have heard it. It was awesome.
Okay, so that hole that he burrowed into, is that still open?
Not really, because he's throwing dirt back behind him. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. It was a nice try, but to go after him. Well.
I just want to know if he falls through the same floor that's been threatening to collapse on us.
Well, you see that the walls are shaking. I'll give you that when he's hitting that and testing them out. So I'm just, letting you know that more and more the ceiling and stuff's kind of peeling away from up above.
I want to fly down on top of this wall, and I want to start banging my axe handle against the wall to try to lure him out with some echolocation.
We're doing the Great Tremors movie. Kevin Bacon. That's what we're doing.
Movies.
Movies, exactly.
Movies.
I was thinking exactly that.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're actually coming. I think he's going to do another one, it looks like.
He only did one.
Yeah, well, he's going to come. I think he's coming back for a new one. So, Tremors. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
And I like the So I like the idea. Now your rage and all it's going to fall off. And yeah, you'll know. You'll see. Yeah, it's a good roll. That's all you need to know. You'll find out in his turn what goes down. Anything else you want to do as you're banging away and cawing?
Let's see. So I was.
Oh, you're not cawing anymore. That's right.
How high was I in the air? It was like 10 feet.
Yeah, I'd say 10, 15 feet because that wall's only certain high, maybe 20 feet up.
Okay.
Let me see what it says. Does it give me any? Actually, 35 feet.
How tall are these walls?
That's what it's saying. It's saying sunlight filters through holes in the roof 35 feet overhead.
So I flew up. Mm-hmm. So I flew up to it.
Yes, you did.
All right. So. Okay, so I'm gonna use 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna come over to here. I'm gonna I'm gonna apologize by doing the sorry, and I'm gonna punch Hondo in the face.
Okay, well so you're gonna come through. You came through the opening because there's a ceiling, a good partial of a ceiling that covers the top part of this, and you've just seen rubble and caved in. So you can't. Yeah, but are you landing there? Yeah, you're coming through there. That's fine. I got you. Are you landing or still cawing as you fly through there?
I'm still cawing.
And
I can caw for one more round.
And you're gonna punch him in the nose.
Yeah, I want to attack him so my rage doesn't fall off.
Oh. Okay. Well, I put that. I'm sorry. Here, I put that back on then without using one. I took it off.
Oh, okay.
Because. All right, yeah. So give me an.
He'll understand. He'll understand.
Yeah,
I do understand.
It's just a punch in the face.
Well, you just got to attack. You just have to attack, right? That's all you have to do. You don't even have to hit.
So I guess. Oh, it's a dagger attack, right?
Yeah. Open-handed dagger. Yeah. I
How's
think
a 17 suit you?
I was kind of hoping you were going to critical me.
He missed. Well, actually, wait a second. Did Ruckus? Oh no, it was on cooldown. Oh shit, that could have been a critical actually. It was being bought for you, but it's on cool.
Great. A critical.
Oh, that sucks, Dirty. You could have critical a hit from Ruckus onto his own character, Hondo. Oh, that
I would
sucks.
still understand.
No. All right. Anything else, Ruckus, or pass your turn?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Now I'm waiting. Hondo, will you give me a wisdom check or intelligence check that you understand what Ruckus is doing?
Ah, come on. All right.
You should get advantage because I gave.
He does. I'll give it to him.
The bro shrug.
I give him. Yeah.
We're dwarves.
God, you guys go with the flow. You're fine.
That's how we kiss, actually. We punch each other.
It's dwarven. He didn't know you swung that way. He might actually swing back going, hey, I ain't like that. Ain't that easy.
Nah.
All right.
Didn't pull out a beard hair or something.
That's what you're going to do. You take a punch in the face, and he missed you as he flying.
Yes.
What are you doing?
So I kind of do like the old In Living Color when they were doing like Mike Tyson. And I do that like, stop fucking around. And then I tell them that we got to get this shrine thing off of up so Rain can get under there and disable the mechanism.
You got to take him out for a drink and buy him dinner first before you get Hondo. Hondo's not that hard. He's not that easy.
So because I don't know, are we out of combat technically?
No. Because you've seen some of the walls shaking and all that.
Yeah.
And there's something still going on.
All right, so I'm gonna relay a quick message to Ruckus that we got to lift this thing enough because that's what I'm gathering from what you said. We can, if we lift it enough for Rain to get in there, he might be able to disable the mechanism. Is that right?
You think that there's something inside there? Yes.
All right, so I'm going to tell that to Ruckus, and then I'm going to move over here, And then, so the plan is for us to try to rock this thing back enough for Rain to get underneath, disable the thing, and then I guess I'm going to tell Varus
your handholds are on the front sides, not the back sides.
Okay, so that's where I'll be then. And then I'll tell Ruckus to stay low because we think these things are coming forward. And I guess I'll end my turn, prepare to push when ready.
Or pull. I mean, pull up. That's what you're saying.
It looks like
their hinges on
the hinges are on the back. We got to rock it back.
Their hinges are on the back, but on the bottom, so that it looks like it opens up like a lid of a chest.
Yeah, so I have to push
or pull up. You got to pull up because it's got to rock open. The hinges are at the bottom of the floor, along the bottom, so it looks like this whole big structure opens up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I'm low. So I'm below.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So when you get some leverage, you're saying then you're going to push up, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
So to rock it back enough that Rain can crawl under.
Okay.
Is my intent.
Okay. Gotcha. I got you. So.
And then I will pass.
Okay.
Okay. Passing off.
Varus, in rat form, what are you doing?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
And? Or is that it?
I moved myself to the side of Hondo to try to pull this thing up, and I turn myself back to my normal big-ass self.
All right, 1 second. Let me back Dirt, kind of like he's right there, so y'all are on it. All right, so you're getting prepped.
Varus, I hope that doesn't bite you in the ass. You said.
What do you want? What do you want Rain to do? You want Rain to be where?
I want Rain to be wherever he can be to get ready to crawl under the gap we make.
Well, he's got to be somewhere in the front. Yeah.
Probably next to me.
Well, he's got to get next to them because they're gonna be lifted up, so he's gonna have to come from the side.
But Rain is aware that we think these things are coming forward.
All right. Yeah, that's right. He understands. But he's small enough. That would actually be just a disadvantage roll is what you're giving there. It's not actually a fumble crit on a skill check. So
oh, shit.
They were trying to pull that the other day too. So I may have to refund that back to you unless you want to. It would actually just be a disadvantage on a roll is what you're wanting to do for something like that. But the advantage, same thing. Advantage Ruckus to remove Dirtless's arm. On his next death saving roll. Yeah. Well, they try that. Yeah, they've got to figure out that the mouth is clamped on the arm. Unless you want, unless Ruckus swings to take the arm off, then yeah, I'll give him advantage on that attack. All right, so Rain's there. Dirt, you're getting prepared to be lifted off the ground, you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my weight towards the top. Is there any way I can swing myself over on top of the statue? Well,
yeah, you think you can grab, but you got to remember, and there is what Hondo, he put some type of bag, or he put what did you put over the face of the bat, Hondo? I can't remember what you said.
My vestments, just my vestments.
Yeah, your cloth. So you're gonna you're gonna try to tiptoe and grab up and try to keep the vestments covering the eyes while you're moving about.
And get my feet off of the ground.
Well, they're right next to you, so you can step on them and get yourself leverage to lift yourself up. You're at a weird angle because now your arm's going to be kind of hanging over
without
part of the back. Yeah, exactly. All right.
And I'm like, thanks, guys.
All right. So now we've got movement, and you see it come here.
Wait, Ruckus didn't get to move, did he?
He's not his turn yet.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
And this thing pops out of the ground, and is trying to determine why it can't get any closer. And does it know that it can go up the stairs? No, it doesn't. And so it begins to burrow back down, and it continues along. However, with the shaking, there's more movement on the walls, but nothing falls. Ruckus. What are you going to do?
I am going to come over here and end my turn assisting them to move this thing.
Right. So that means then that definitely rage will come off. And they know that there needs to be a combination of several of you at the same time lifting this thing, the handholds that are, you'd actually just be beside it, honestly. But like I said, you can tell that these wings are pulled back. They once were straight. They're now cocking back to this kind of degree. I'm trying to make them the same size as what they are. Don't do that. Go away. Redraw that one. All right. Now, with that being said, I need strength checks from Hondo, Varus, and Ruckus, please.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, God dang it.
You guys suck.
Oh, man.
I thought we just take the arm.
Wow, they needed.
I mean, I guess I am. I'm on my knees, so I suppose I'm.
What's the total? Is that 20? Okay, so actually, Varus finally, he bastards, and he's yelling at you, and he heaves it up. Now,
I thought Varus was still a rat.
No, he's still he
strongest
unformed.
Rat ever.
Yeah, no, he formed up, and as several things happen here. The case begins to lift up like a lid of a big ass coffin or type suction, and it begins. And as you do that, the wings begin to pull back in, and as soon as you bring it up. You pulling it up enough, and all of a sudden it's enough, and Rain goes, I see it, and he can sweel back in. The wings disengage and come sweeping back around, just like Hondo knew that they would. And anybody standing in the position is going to get hit with the leading edge of these razor sharp wings unless they were in kneeling positions and were small, which would be the two dwarfs. However, the Forbog is going to get hit with the wing. He is a big son of a bitch. And I need him to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Varus?
Right.
Wait, what?
I just want to know if Amai or anyone's going to give him a...
Oh, that's not right. We're going once, going twice. You're kind of tied up right now. You're busy.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Do you have inspiration?
I have inspiration.
Yes, you can give him inspiration for that.
I'm taking my inspiration off. All right, I took my inspiration off.
The fumble, Faded, a fumble doesn't work that way. A fumble has to actually be an attack for that.
No.
Oh, son of a!
Hey, wait, he didn't use his inspiration I gave him.
You should have rolled that with advantage. So roll another one. Roll another dexterity saving throw, Varus.
Come on, Varus.
What you wanted to do is buy a disadvantage. No. You goof. Well, son
either
of a
way,
bitch. He
he
still would have got it anyway. He still
Someone
failed.
Just got decapitated.
So big.
So he actually takes 13 points of slicing damage. Now they come barreling in, and they cut into him, and he knocks him, out of the way. What happens with it ducks over, because what happens is it ducks over Ruckus's head, taking off a little bit off the top there, maybe, and then hits Varus, knocks him back because of the wings, and Rain goes inside. And then, because of the knockback, then the wings go back into position, and you guys don't have enough strength now, and it clamps down, shuts on Rain as he's inside.
Okay, but it is Duralist free.
Well, you don't know that yet now, do you? So, and inside you hear him going, "Thanks for that, guys. I appreciate it." And hold on 1 second, get ready.
All right, Rain, we had a good run, buddy.
Yeah. Nice knowing you. This is Rain's demise, and he's not here. He goes, and you can hear him kinking around, and he goes, "Son of a bitch, man, I can't see." And it's really hot here. And I think there's dead people in here too.
Yeah, but is there anything valuable?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit in here, and we hit the jackpot. And he messes around.
I would like to make an insight check to see if he's lying.
Let me in, you bastards! And you hear some kinking, and all of a sudden the mouth clanks open, and Dirt is his arm. Dirt, you're able to pull your arm out along with and the blood, and you've got big ass puncture wounds in your arm, and your arm's kind of out of commission right now, pal.
I show him to Hondo when I start crying.
Yeah, and he begins to, and you could tell that Rain, after it took about 10 minutes to actually do all that, and he's able to, the arm's free, and now you hear him underneath there going, you let me out, you bastards. Because he's stuck inside.
Can we make an check to open it?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna make you roll, and so y'all begin to Dirt backs away. Now, 1 second though. What's this bad boy doing? You begin to hear movement and crumbling outside, and it looks like a wall or something fell to the southeast outside the temple. A wall fell over, and you hear kind of a screech from underground and all that. You lift up the box, and the wings don't move. The mouth sit there, and you see Rain, and he is laying next to what looks to be a couple bodies that look like they've been cut in half. Very rotted old bodies that have been cut in half. And if it isn't the biggest pile of silver and gold and goblets and chalices and it's more. Guys, you hit the jackpot. You open up your player sheet here. You're going to want to watch this. Open up your inventory. Here it comes. 20,000 silver pieces. 20,000 silver pieces are in there. 50 silver chase goblets. 20 gold-plated statuettes. 40 embossed silver chalices and servings. A bunch of, 80 pieces of jewelry, 50 mother of pearl pieces, a jaded placard, look like it's the face of the bat and the vampire god, maybe of some sort, and it's and some type of marble statue of this reclining figure, a large cache of stuff.
All right, guys, we beat the game.
Plus 2 buy.
Nice working with you.
Yeah, right. We win, right? We win!
I think the only downside to this is Rain got out.
He hops out. Well, I'll check him, but I bet we've lost him, but I'll re-verify. Anyway, so yes, so there and Rain pops out, and you guys drop the lid back down. What do we do?
I want to see if I can go find that ant keg or whatever it was called.
Start stuffing my pockets.
Yeah, I'd say just leave this stuff there for now, and we'll come back.
Leave it in the pit.
No, not in.
Because you got it propped open. Maybe you find a couple rocks and keep it propped open, or unless you want to, close it and shut it. But
No.
Well, you know how to open it, but the trap is Rain is definitely, he has disengaged and broken it, so it will not re-engage the mouth or the wings. It was all built inside there where he could get to it.
Awesome.
Is Dirt's arm out of commission?
Yes, for the moment. Yes, it's been punctured fairly well, unless you're gonna heal him.
Yeah, if I cast Cure Wounds, that knits him back together.
Let's find out if one of our benevolent benefactors will contribute a token of their esteem and love to refortifying Dirtlus's arm.
That's Ruckus praying to the gods. He is definitely a.
They are among us now.
That's right. The gods are among us. While we're doing that, yes, Ruckus, you notice that outside, like I said, southeast out from the temple area, a wall had just collapsed.
All right, that's on you, Dirt. You're back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Arm is good. Because Amai/Doomathoin, I don't think she's.
Oh no, Amai, they're giving you god status now. Goddess statue.
Can I flex now?
Hey, she's a cleric. She knows.
Yeah, she is. Knows. That's right. She knows. She knows all about it. That's right. Yeah, you can show them your gnome guns.
Okay.
All right.
Gnome these guns.
What are we doing, gents? Ruckus, are you?
Yeah, I want to move over to here to where the wall collapsed.
Oh, well. Oh, it's outside.
That's the right corner.
It was outside the southwest area, but he had to move. You're moving that way anyway. Oh, nice. Give me a perception. Yep. I mean, a percentile roll, please. Ooh, was that? What do I need? Critical hit for Honda? Oh, come on. She goes, clerics stick together.
Thank you, Amai.
All right, so, yeah, you move in there, more stuff's collapsing, and you hear... You can sense movement outside, Ruckus. Any of the rest of you guys do anything? You're all going to stay there up on the altar.
I'm staying. I got hit by a wind.
All right. What are you doing, Ruckus?
I'm gonna move to the corner here, and I'll ready a sacred flame in case that thing pops out.
Now, Faded, you still bought a critical fumble. Who was that for? For Varus. Oh, that's right. And Ruckus has an advantage. I know it was to remove Dirtlus's arm, but we'll still honor the advantage for Ruckus. Unless you want to change it real quick. But you still bought the advantage. And same thing for you. Who bought Faded, if you're going to change the fumble for somebody else or whatever you want to do, just type it in the for the squeak. Yep, for Varus. Okay. Looks like he's staying on the platform. Ruckus, you can move again because we'll re-roll initiative here in a second. We're semi out of combat, but we'll go right back into it if you're going to move out there and engage it. All right. And you see movement coming along from here, and it's moving along past you. under, the ground.
Does it look shallow enough?
Mm-mm.
No, he's too deep to attack.
Yeah, he's just pushing up enough dirt, and you can see the walls and stuff shaking because of the amount of earth that he's moving. But he's registered. You definitely know that he's moving that way because you sense that he knows that you're around the area somewhere, possibly.
All right, I want to take my axe and bang the handle against the wall right next to me. And if he pops up, I want to attack him.
Oh, he was right underneath you. Give me an initiative roll, please. Re-roll initiative, please. Everybody.
Everybody, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Put that back. We'll start over again. I need a roll. All right. Everybody's rolled up. And he comes up right under you. Right. It was right there when you stepped there. Rain can't really. He'll step to the side, pull back his longbow. I'm just gonna do a straight up shot on him. I ain't worried about all this other stuff. Oops, not the right die.
Nice.
Boom. Ruckus. You have what did you have, Ruckus? Advantage? Yeah. Hits. All right.
Lord. He can dish out some damage.
I would like to roll in intimidation against him.
You. Anything else?
No, in my turn.
Varus. Is Varus back? I thought he said he was leaving or something.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Your turn.
The floor is still weak, right?
Say that again.
The floor is completely weak outside of the platform, right?
Everything outside the platform looks like, rubble. Things move. It's very unstable.
I cast Magic Stone and I throw it at the ugly.
Okay. Got ya.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Onda, it looks like Ruckus. You get an op attack on it.
Okay.
Target is subject to all possible opportunity attacks from your allies adjacent to it. So you get a free shot at it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You cut its head off.
That's too bad because I had a whole plan to kill that thing. I was going to lure it in here and I was going to tackle one of these pillars so it'd crush him.
Well, instead its head is right next to the ground. All right, gentlemen, we're out of combat.
I like to loot it for experience.
I want to check and see if I still have my wooden ear on me.
Yeah, I think you didn't lose it.
I got hit on my head.
All right, gents. What next?
So I think we need to have a little sit down about did we accomplish Praetor's goal in sending us here?
And do you remember what the mission was about?
Yeah, we had to
I thought it was just to come down here and investigate the temple, but
I thought we were supposed to find like an object of power, or not. Maybe it wasn't even an object. Something that would lead. We needed more information. I guess. Yeah, you're right. We needed more information.
What have you discovered?
Nothing.
That whatever this place is really sucks.
Yeah, bats suck.
I say we take a long rest and then go back over to that hole that we strategically put in the ground over there,
Yes,
the other end of the
yes.
field, and we go and we do the other area that we missed, that Dirtless recommended pursuing.
So long ago.
Okay, let
Days
me see.
upon days.
We completed all of that room. The lower chamber.
We split off where that water nymph gave Rain the acid kiss or whatever.
There's the kiss of life.
There's some area that was not explored on one level. There is this level. Let me see. That's that level from where, from the beginning. There was
we should have went north.
Area to the north, and that's the temple. And then there's, so there's, there's still a couple spots you didn't hit that you had to go find.
I say we double time and go to try to finish them tonight so we can get out of this module next week. I'm just saying. I think if we really buckle down on this, long rest, and then no fat,
I kind of say
Dirtless, refrain from putting your arm in any kind of orifices.
I did that to save all of you guys.
How moist they are.
I did it to save you guys.
Yes.
I sacrificed them.
Listen to Ruckus.
He's the best.
Ruckus hates the Shrine of Tomoe-chan. He hates it.
I mean, I guess because we came to the shrine of a vampire god, or temple of a vampire god, we have not seen a vampire yet. Right. So I'm guessing we should probably find one.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Isn't that why we were sent here, though?
Not to defeat.
You weren't. No, you were given recon to see what's happening. That the temple, believing it had discovered it where it was locations at, and wanted to know more about it. And he had knowing that there has been an evil that has been growing in this area. It just, like I said, it just happened to be by luck that more stuff is coming out for this area in September, but that I happened to, that Praetor knew that something of evil, something's been happening down in this long lost area that most of the Sword Coast area tries to forget. You hear, as you've been out here on top and as you did travel somewhat through the river, there could have been signs of what you didn't know, but now recognizing there may have been dinosaur tracks. There's actually dinosaurs in this area. Thanks, Faded. And they are actually some alive, some undead. They ride
dinosaurs.
Yeah, they actually. Yeah, the town, the city that you guys landed in, the port area. They actually show that there actually may be some people that actually ride them as mounts. Would you believe in this godforsaken? And there was talk of Yuantis and of snake people in the area. And then you find this whole structures here based to this undead this vampire god is what he knew was the purpose of it. The ancient people that built it are thought to have come from a whole another dimension and were here and began to build a structure, to build a life here. They're not, because there's no documentation or understanding of how they're actually brought here, but it was a race that was thriving, was building, and then all of a sudden, according to the very skimp records that are available and that Praetor is able to even decipher, something bad happened, and it what was prosperous went dark and evil, and the people began to worship this god, and they would create sacrifices, and what was once nice and all that, it became just was ruined, and this civilization vanished over the ages, and anything about them, but the evil has still lingered, and it's even actually grown in cult over time. And his concern is he's not seen this type of evil in quite a long. They thought it was actually what he thinks it is, was vanquished a long time ago, but it may have returned. And you all were sent down here to research, recon, find this temple, find out what goes on in it, what had happened, if there's any more information to discern, and see what you could find out.
So from knowing all that, I think all of us are kind of in agreement as we're racking our heads together that we may not have explored the whole thing, that we might be missing something that Praetor would need. So from our vantage point, can we see like the spot where we fell in to begin with?
That's way off in the wooded areas. Y'all had came in. You remember? So
I remember seeing the temple when we were approaching it, and then we fell in.
Hold on, let me. So, yeah, let me. Can I do the right? All right. What's the way to draw? No. How do I? So I'm drawing on the map. Okay. When you came in, you noticed the mound and the temple itself, were this was kind of the angle you got, and you also had where is I thought I had. I'll pull it up in a second. You fell in. You were coming up through the clearing to see the area, and you stopped because you heard some men approaching, and you moved to try to get out of the way. And when you were moving away, the hillside gave away. Yeah, here we go. And I was showing you.
Yeah, so we're on the top of the.
Yeah, you're on the top area, and way far off view of the picture, down and away, is where you fell in.
I say we either try to re-enter where we fell in, or re-enter where the baboons were.
Baboons.
And should we store a bunch of our money crap back in this altar and rearm it?
I was thinking about that, but I'd rather keep it on us in case any shenanigans happens with our stuff.
The most assuredly
more than likely we're gonna be about ready to drown, and we're gonna have to ditch all of our crap anyways, and so at least this way we'll have some stuff to go back to.
I say that we put it in an undisclosed location.
Where we don't tell the GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks a lot.
But no, I think we can keep it on us, and I think if we go back to where we originally went in, it'll cut down our time getting back to where we need to be.
I have two questions. When
we're not done yet, you can ask later.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Before we enter anything, I have two questions.
All right, I'm done. You can ask him.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah.
Ask away.
All right. First, is there any kind of cleric-y type stuff that I can do that would purify where we're at?
Roll me a religion check.
Or maybe our loot. If you could really purify our loot, I'd really appreciate that.
you've in with being out here in some fresh air and getting your head cleared a little bit, plus also looking at this altar and what you've experienced so far and what you're feeling, it is beyond your power to purify where you're at.
All right.
You would need you would need a whole clan of you. There's going to be this. What is brewing here is above your pay grade, so to speak. Intense. That it is vile and it's not good.
Okay, so just from a role play perspective, cleric perspective, is there anything I can do that then would set the stage for the next wave of whatever comes, after us?
You don't know enough yet to know what protections to lay down.
Okay.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track, but there's more that's got to be discerned here. More, whether your trips to come back, which you will, God damn
it.
Yeah, but you're on the right track. Sorry. Second question.
All right. Second question. If we do go back to where we initially fell in, are we going to be able to, since we know it's unstable ground, sort of lay in ropes so that we can sort of rappel down in rather than just jumping on in?
Same thing you're seeing here. And when you were down there, it was complete movement, especially from up above, would send it all collapsing in if it hasn't already from the baboons playing around out there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I'm done, and then I'll follow.
You were like one fireball away from that happening again, wasn't it? What set it off the first time? Yeah.
It's all scorched.
Yeah, or one completely innocent door knocking.
Yeah, one tap.
Yeah, Ruckus, throw another one. That was fun. Yeah, okay. All right. Y'all tell me, what are we doing?
I think we're headed, if everybody agrees, we're headed back to our initial ingress.
I think that's what we all agreed on. Varus, you're in with that?
Yeah. No.
Damn it. Varus, but remember the baboons? You can get a new pet.
Yeah, yes. If we go through the baboons, yes.
He wants a new pet. Oh, man.
I want several pets. I want an army.
All right. What you are doing.
But, and we don't have to do this and waste time doing it, Duff, but just in game, I want to start laying some groundwork for purification. So I'm going to walk around this place with my sensor and say some prayers and all that jazz, and then just get a move on.
We're in the shrine area where you're at and all that?
Right on this top area where we're at.
You can tell that it has an effect somewhat, is that there's a little clearing, there's a little bit of help that is there, but you also know that unless this is continued over time and a regular basis, that what you're doing will be for naught shortly, within a few days.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yep. It's repelling, repelling what you were doing.
All right. Well, that's good enough.
Actually, give me another perception check.
All right, just flat out perception.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesomeness. All right. So we've got, by the time you guys, that was afternoon. You guys are going to find yourself moving through the jungle some way, but even before you get close, it's going to take, you were far off to get down the mountain.
Yeah. Let's not descend this temple, slippery slopes in the dark. Like I said, we just wait for morning.
Okay.
Like camp here.
That
would do a long rest here.
Okay.
On the temple.
On the top part. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You want to do it inside, or you going to do it outside? You're gonna sleep.
Let's go close enough to the edge that in case anything starts to crumble, we can bail.
Well, as soon as you step off the platform, it becomes an issue. I'm just letting you know. But you have this vileness. I'm not so.
Is the stairwell open? Is the stairwell open? The door?
Yeah.
The stairs?
Yep.
Can we like make camp on that stairwell?
Not very comfortably.
I'm like 3 feet. I'm pretty sure I can fit on a step.
And I sleep on stone for a living.
Are we going to sleep? Are you going to sleep? Are you going to sleep on the platform with this very evil altar, or are you going to go outside?
Oh, in the doorway.
Yeah, I was thinking right here.
Everything, like I said,
pillars.
That might crumble on us.
Everything's crumbling. As soon as you come off the platform, it's an issue.
I said I sleep on that corner.
Unless you go outside.
Is there not? Can't we get off this like tier in a reasonable amount of time?
What do you mean? Sure. Go here?
No, go off.
What about this?
Go outside of the. You got to go outside the first ring, Ruckus.
Yeah, right here, right where
you got to be in grass. In grass
Let's go
area.
Down south.
Yes, like where Dirtless is fine.
West.
But anything in the temple area, there is a roof. There's some potholes and patches in it, and holes and all that where some sunlight or moonlight can come through. But it is, like I said, every time you move through it, you take the risk of it collapsing in on you. And when y'all move off the platform, you're going to take that risk of it collapsing.
All right, I'm going to come out here and put together a little lean-to.
Here's what I'm thinking happens. Ruckus, with his stone sense and his whistle, goes and recons us a safe place to camp out.
He found one right there where he's at.
All right, so that's.
You remember, you're on top of the mountain, and in the hyena, you find a little lair where it was living at. Varus, are you coming out to the little campsite?
Change your mind, Varus.
All right, I
made Varus's decision for him.
Every one of you came off the platform. I need a percentile roll, please.
God damn it! God damn it!
That's good. Ruckus, you're good. Next. Everybody's good so far. Is that everybody?
How do I select the percentile dice again?
Right mouse click on the D10 and select the percentile sign. And then roll it. Just grab them and roll it in the chat.
Come on, Varus.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
and last
beautiful.
but not least is Rain. Nicely done. Oh, no.
Not a random encounter.
Oh, well, okay. Well, it's going to be it's a watch deal. So let's do this. So I need who's got first watch?
I do.
Just by yourself?
No. Is my mic on? Varus and I have it.
Yeah, you're there, Dirt. Is this a long rest?
Yes, you're doing a whole night rest, right? That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Okay, before we do that, Duff, I don't want to take too much time, but I have a purify water spell. Do you know where that's at?
Up your butthole? What? A purify water spell? Yes. You're talking about a spell that you learned?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you change. You can change your mode to change it to standard. Your in your actions tab.
Okay.
And then your other, see that you've got where I don't see it.
It's purify.
Well, you got to have it prepared. Okay. Well, actually, clerics have them all prepared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we're going to do a long rest, if I need to swap one out, and it's a purify water.
Okay.
I know there's one available. I just don't know my spells well enough to know.
Well, just go into the spells tab, and you can specifically choose which spells you're looking for.
And while we're doing that long rest, I want to, cast my Find Familiar spell.
Yeah,
Ritual.
there's a Purify Food and Drink.
Yeah, what level is that?
That is a first level transmutation spell.
All right. Oh, first level.
Okay. I don't have much in the way. I'm gonna the encounter that you're going to get. We've already done those. I want something different. Already done those.
Well, you're thinking of that. Can I do my Find Familiar? Can I do the ritual spell? I don't have it readied, but I like to, cast it and then ready my other spells.
You want a familiar is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. What kind did you want?
A weasel.
A weasel.
Just because I thought it would fit.
Hold on. You guys are making me work here. Let's see. Where are my Devon Knight animals? Where are they? Tiger. I don't need a tiger. There he is.
I'll do a liger.
That's just cool.
Boom.
Perfect.
You've got a weasel. Weasel wobbles. Okay, I need all right. It's not exactly what they wanted, but well, I'm on. Why is it not adding them in? All right. Honda, who had Varus? Where are you making your station for watch?
For the watch?
Yep. Where are you?
The night watch?
Yeah, the night watch. Where are you going to be at?
I remember I was taking first watch as well, and I'm just
okay. So we're just positioned.
My weasel's looking one way. Yep.
I need to know where you're at.
That's where I am.
What is the perception? Give me, for the three of you on watch, give me perception rolls, please. Maybe a little rough there, Dirt. Yeah. He really just wants to take you guys out. Let's see.
Oh no, Dirt.
First one was for me, second one was for the weasel.
Oh no.
So third, okay, let me see.
So apparently I fell asleep.
You're gonna name your weasel Pauly Shore.
Polly Shore. Polly.
That's not old.
All right. I'll put this. Let's see. What are their roles? What did you roll? Okay. How am I going to play this out? You guys are sleeping soundly, and the watches are doing their things, and you do notice, however, that in dirt you hear from inside the temple area what sounds like rocks and something, there was crumbling sound, as though the ceiling kind of caved in a little bit. There was movement. You look and you don't see anything in the room, but there was definitely something has shifted, because some stuff, more rock and plaster or whatever on the ceiling has caved in and crumbled in some.
And I'm gonna kind of wake up a little bit and go, I heard something. I don't see anything. Hey, Varus, do you see anything over here? Did you hear that rumbling?
Varus.
I heard something.
And Varus just kind of turned his head and he kind of looked at you, and he put his big blue finger to his lips and went, shh.
My wooden ears not letting me hear too much.
I'm gonna tap Rain on the shoulder and go, Rain, I heard something. Check it out. Our only guy without night vision. Check it out.
What was that roll? Okay. Happens again. And this time, first time it happened, it was roughly your vision. It kind of happened. Some stuff kind of fell right around in here. This time it happened. It happened in the center of the room and kind of crumbling, kind of fell down.
Twice I would kick Ruckus and say, something's out there.
All right, you kick Ruckus awake.
I make a roll.
And I told my weasel to go jump on Hondo.
What do you want to roll for? He basically just woke. He just kicked you awake. That's all.
I just want to see if I can investigate the sound or whatever.
You don't hear anything. He didn't hear anything either. He just had some crumbling along the wall. Hondo, the weasel nips you in the area and wakes, and you're looking face to face with it as it nipped you on the nose.
You take rage off, please.
Oh, here, put the weasel back there. There we go. Yes, I shall. Where's rage and reckless? And let's see what happens this time. Boom. 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 Now that y'all are up, let's see. 1, 2. Happens again right here. You guys look up as the wall kind of crumbles right in front of you, Ruckus and Dirt. And you look up and you see, looking up over the edge, a large spider is crawling across and trying to come down to y'all. Everybody roll me initiative, please. And Rain. Boom. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how to roll initiative for the weasel.
He can work off yours. Same as yours. Okay. Because I think it's just what Dex roll plus the modifier. I think is it's about, or you can either roll it or he can work off you.
Let's have him work off me. It'll be easier.
Yeah. Okay. There also appears Ruckus to your right. Another one comes up and over the roof line here. And, ooh, wow. Okay. They go first.
Just going to look at Dirtless and be like, did you fall asleep on watch?
Yeah, I have my familiar now.
Doesn't anyone have the spell Alarm?
Nope.
You also, Ruckus. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Because you were asking, can you make a check? And you were waking up pissed. And I said they were around, and out of the corner of your eye, you see this figure come around the rubble area, looking like this. And looks like it's human form, moving, kind of swaying as it walks. And it is definitely, as you can tell, looking at the spiders, and then back at you. And it then has a short bow and shoots it at you. Hits you. Second one. Ooh, she's good. And what you're feeling is the arrows are hitting you, and there's also, looks like those arrows are tipped with something, and you can feel something trying to course through your blood as the arrows pierce to your skin. The next thing is Varus turn around looking at, and Hondo look up above their heads, and coming right up over the edge is another spider, and it jumps down. Oh, damn, Dirt, your weasel's right there. Does it want the weasel or does it want Hondo? Let's see.
Weasel's really small.
Even weasel, odd Hondo. Oh, it jumps down and the weasel's right under it, and it actually jumps down to bite Hondo.
What?
But misses. Second one.
Yeah, it does. Fuck that spider.
Is climbing. They're climbing down the wall, and it actually coming down, and it tries to take a nip out of Dirtless, and whiffs. And the third one comes down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes at Hondo.
Ruckus.
Sorry. Rain. Ah! Big ass spiders. Don't bite my friend, the gnome. And he shoots. Hits. Boom. Oh, hell. What do we got? Critical hit, Ruckus. Alright. Varus, you're up. Thanks, Dart. We got it. I got it loaded. What are you going to do, my friend?
I'm going to throw whip number 1.
All right.
And I'm not going to pull it.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Can I get the map again? I accidentally closed
That's all right.
it.
All right, you're just thorn whipping, but not pulling. Next thing. Okay. Got it, Dirt.
I end my turn.
Okay. Ruckus, you have a critical hit, so just pick the target, hit a crit, and throw your deal.
Can I drink a potion with my action?
You can't do your hit then.
Any hits, or is it like my whole action?
Actually, because you've got your bonus action, so yes, you could. Yeah, I apologize.
And I have a second attack.
Yeah.
So I would get 2.
Yeah, if you've got a bonus action that you can do the potion with, then yes, then you would have your 2 attacks. Okay.
All right. And the potions of healing are
2d4,
right?
2d4 plus 2. I mean, if you want 1d4, but you're robbing yourself.
Do you not have faith in your healer to come to your aid?
I want you to save your spells because I don't know. I've never fought the Yuan-Ti or whatever they're called.
All right.
Yeah. And you've got your attacks. Actually, yeah, do your crit one first, right?
Okay. I didn't realize I had a crit.
You just got it bought for you.
Oh, thank you.
We got a critical hit for Ruckus, and then a refumble against the next attack against Dirtless. Dirty likes to get very specific with his purchases. You're going to do it this way, DM, with what I'm giving you.
Love it.
Oh, did you just kill my spider? You just did.
The spider's bad.
What else? Is that it? Oh, you got one more attack. Okay. What the hell are you doing to my spiders, you bastard?
The first one I got a crit.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Yeah, okay.
You're good. I didn't even get to do the fumbled dirt. All right. Anything else? You meanie?
Yeah, since both of those are dead, I'm going to head for the Vong, whatever.
Wanti Pureblood.
I'm going to move to there, and I'll end my turn.
All right. Hondo.
I'll take a swing at the spider. And it is still up. And I will pass.
What you have your weasel do? He's up under the spider. Put him over here so you can. Oh, we'll hold his.
Can the weasel attack?
Yeah, we just do a bite.
All right.
Yeah, and it hit actually, and he got a 1 point. Did he just kill that? What?
God damn it! All I needed was 1 point.
Oh my God! He bit it. The weasel bit the spider and killed it. How did he do that?
Bastard weasel!
How did you do that? Oh, because you had some hits on it. Oh, I see. I'm trying to figure out how the hell that happened. I didn't even see the. Oh wow!
Yeah, I whacked it for 8, I think.
Yeah, you did more than that. Well,
so
the weasel.
If I can play dirt is going to move.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm back.
Yeah, okay. So your weasel just killed a spider.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, awesome. I was gonna do a spell, but that's even better.
Well, it was the weasel's turn, so unless you just it was and
that's
he was
perfect.
under the spider. So now actually the spider has collapsed and your weasel's stuck up underneath it.
Hondo, help him.
So actually here, I'm sorry, past that. Okay, so you moved dirt and what else?
Yep. Sorry, Dirt. I just thought.
No, that's good. I got a phone call from Arizona, so that was good.
Yeah, you move closer to it. Both you and Ruckus begin to notice that this creature is a creature because it looks like a human, but you begin to see that its skin's all scaly and the eyes are more snake-like, and every now and then this forked tongue comes slithering out of its mouth, and it sways as it's walking. Though it's still a female in the way a female sways, but this is very exaggerated, like it's a snake that's on legs, and it just twists and moves itself as it walks.
Did I use all my movement?
I think you did half, didn't you? When you were, you got a couple. You got 10 more feet. I'll give it.
I just want if I can move like down there to get a line of sight.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I just want to. I probably didn't even need line of sight because I'm just going to do magic missile.
There, that's true.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to get back to the right screen. And here it goes. And that's going to end my turn. And my weasel's awesome.
That's right. Yeah, and you see her, she screeches out, your vileness. You kind of hear her, she talks, your vileness of desecrating Zadzila's temple. You killed my spiders. We shall kill you, even though I may die. My clan will find you. In some voice like that, that has a lot of sisses and a lot of phlegm comes out and their tongue. Sorry, I can't do that snake talk very well, but that's what you hear. Is she
kind of like Voldemort?
Something kind of like that. And she waves, she begins to move her arm and she waves it at you. Waste of 5. Well, she's going to have to move up. Well, damn, is she going to do that or not? No, she's not. She's going to back over here to get cover. And she's going to fire again at Ruckus. And then she sees Dirt, who threw this at her, and she whiffs.
Yeah.
And
because I'm so short.
How high is that wall she's hiding behind?
She's got half cover. So,
all right.
He's going to, it's a -2, and it still hits her. Boom. Varus.
Okay, I'm going to move towards the...
Forgot the dirt. I forgot the fumble. I'll do that next one.
And I end my turn.
Ruckus.
All right. I'm going to... Hey, Turtlus, you want to be a projectile again?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Dirt, I've got one use left on this whistle. I'm gonna hand it to you, and I'm going. No, because then you won't be able to use verbal components of your spells. All right. I'm gonna close distance on her.
Go in there and kill her.
Okay, I want to get around behind her.
Well, she sees you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the whistle myself, and I'm gonna get over there.
Okay, Hondo.
Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move here, can I see her?
You've got blockage. Let me see. With no.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Because Varus is in the way too.
All right, fair enough.
You got that big blue mountain in front of you. You're basically from where you're standing, just see his ass.
Okay, so if I can't see her, then I will cast Bless on Dirt, Rain, and Varus.
Okay.
And let me untarget. I got to untarget the Yanti here. And apply the effect. All right, there we go. And then I will pass my turn.
Weasel.
Weasel's gonna move. Sorry, 1 second. I zoomed out. And I'm gonna have the Weasel double move and stop right there. Well, there.
Okay. Your turn.
All right.
All right, so Dirt, you get a +4, or you get a D4 on attack rolls or saving throws as needed.
Okay, I should have line of sight there. Is there any blockage or anything?
Nope. You're good.
And I am going to do the Melf's acid arrow. Ooh, nice roll.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's real nice.
And then next round she'll take more damage, but that is my turn.
Okay. Yeah, she looks at Ruckus, and you see these just basically evil snake eyes are looking back at you, and she opens up her mouth, and this spray comes. Oh, complete failure.
Oh, no,
there.
it doesn't.
Complete failure. And Ruckus goes, "What?" And his mouth is wide open as he takes it fully. But he feels it kind of brush off of him.
I'm gonna swallow it. I'm gonna throw it back up into my mouth and spit it on her.
Yeah,
he gargles it.
Yeah, he gargles it. Yeah, bitch, this is how I do poison. This is how dwarves handle poison spray. And he kind of gurgles it. He takes out a little rag off his his tunic, and he kind of brushes his teeth a little bit, and he goes, "It's still not the right quite flavor that I like." And then he kind of just spits it out at her in her face, and she Didn't quite like that, but she was expecting more, unfortunately. Rain, after he giggles after seeing that somewhat, and then, proceeds to fire another bow at her. Owen hits her. And she staggers back from that. Varus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have line of sight there?
Very much so.
Bind whip. And I'm going to pull her.
No, you're not.
And I miss.
Ooh. All right, Ruckus. Yeah, I'm about to say.
She's
I
done.
would like to attack her with my offhand, and then I want to try turning that blow, if I hit her, into a grapple.
Oh yes.
Is that something that you'll allow?
No. You're trying to grab her with her hand first, is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, basically, I want to come in with my left weapon, and I want to put her off balance with that, and then I want to try putting her into a chokehold.
Well, see if you hit her. All right, you got a hit. So, you broke her neck.
Oh.
Well, no, he's telling me you're trying to do a non-lethal, is what you're wanting to do.
I didn't want to kill her. I wanted to.
I know.
She said her clan, and I'm curious about that.
He has another stand by himself.
You pop her, and you've got her in a hold there. And
all right. I want her to be unconscious.
Yeah, she is for the moment.
Okay, cool. I want to bind her hands, basically hog tie her, so she can't squirm away or whatever. And I'll let Dirtless come over and start talking to her when she wakes up.
I will be right back, fellas.
Mm-hmm. So she's sitting, so are we going to do this in the middle of the night, I take it? You're going to slap her awake?
No, I think, should we all go back and... Oh no, she might cry for help. We better do it now. Yeah, we're going to slap her awake.
Okay, you do, and she, with a little blood, looks not quite like blood, kind of maybe trickling out of the side of her mouth. She kind of opens up these eyes, and you can just see that they are, serpentine eyes, and she kind of grimaces, and she's got pointed teeth, and a forked tongue that sticks out of her. The clothes, really just kind of hanging off of her, because it's this, what is resembling a human body doesn't, is poor shape for a human body. And you give me a history a nature check, Dirt, since you're interrogating her.
Oh yeah.
You don't know much about him. All right, so you just know that she's of you're putting that together that she's of some type of Yuan-Ti, but knowing that they don't care for the humanoids and all that, you do remember that this one must not be up high on the food chain. If they're a human form, they are part of the lower caste of the society.
And I'd relate that to Ruckus. I'm like, she's probably not going to know anything. She's too human for the Yonte. But I'm going to ask her, why is she hunting us in particular? Why did she come after us?
You desecrated the shrine of Zatzila, like I said, you fool. You will pay for it.
And where's the rest of your clan? And do they know we desecrated it?
Why the hell do you think I'm here? And she just kind of hisses. You think she's getting ready to hack a poison loogie at you. Apparently,
there might be more of them coming. I don't see that there's any reason to keep her around anymore.
She goes, if I was you, little, and I would go run, jump off the mountainside here and keep running for days and days. It'd be safer that way.
Do you know what's in the temple?
Oh, you are lucky. As she was saying those words, you felt a spell effect kind of wash over your, self there, Dirtless, almost compelling you to go run and jump off the mountainside and keep running and running, but you were fighting it off.
I'm going to knock her unconscious again.
A gnome bitch slapping Auntie Pureblood. All right. Then she, you see her eyes kind of roll up in the back of her head, what are definitely snake eyes, and she kind of, her head lifts to the side.
And I'm gonna tell the group, she tried to put me under a spell. I don't know if we can talk to her. This isn't too safe. We either need to let her go or get rid of her. And don't ask the priest.
Don't ask me if we should get rid of her.
Well, he was just, all of a sudden you look up and he's right over your right shoulder when you say that. And he goes, and he's looking at you, kind of stomping his foot, one of his foot, and he's got his arms behind his back. And he's going, really? Really, man? I'm right here. What'd she say? What's going on? Let me pet your weasel.
There's gonna be more coming for us for desecrating the temple here, and I think Rain is just gonna take her out back and have a few words with her.
I'll play with your weasel.
She's evil. I'll kill her right now.
All right, then step on her.
Yeah.
So, Dirt, do we know? I don't know. I don't know what a Yuan-ti is. So, does my character know what a Yuan-ti is?
You can roll me a nature check.
I did really well.
All right, skills, nature.
I want to roll that too because I don't know.
Well, Hondo didn't pay attention to that part of school either. Apparently, go ahead, Vars. Yeah.
I always roll lousy on those.
Nature, right?
Nature, please. Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, you remember a little bit more in that class. Yeah, they are a snake. Definitely a snake creature. Race, and you know that the pure blood is what you think she is a low or the lowest of the caste, that they resemble humans, but they can't quite turn into their snake brethren, and they are used to infiltrate civilized lands. They're like doppelgangers and so forth. They interrogate and gather information because they're expendable. And Yuan-ti, as you remember, and what you think they're very devious serpent folk that come out from remote temples and jungle swamps, and their main purpose in life is to supplant and dominate all other races and to make themselves gods over that. They used to be, once a long time ago, humans that worshipped serpents, and over time, with their foulness and the darkness, it's what you kind of heard, what I repeated, but this is not the same. The Yuan-ti have been around for quite a while, different from this civilization that you're dealing with here with this temple. But the Yuan-ti were drawn to this area into Kulth because of the jungles, because of the evil, and quite possibly could have been for what was happening with this temple, or they affected part of it. there's not enough information to. Oh, really? Well, you gotta. You're gonna pop that. You'll need to give me a name, Jack. You have to do that, and you don't get you get to pick. So yeah, but they've been around a while. But you know that they're very devious and very evil race, the Wanti.
So if
I relate information to the rest of the party.
If no one objects, I'm going to just simply, I'll bring the mite down on top of her head, and I'll say a blessing to the effect of, I hope that this thing finds redemption in the next life.
And I bow my head and wait for the mighty blow.
Oh, he popped her. Didn't take much, because if that. Okay. Well, it's a choice. It's going to be a roll, Jack. Yeah. So you pop her, and that was the body's ill formed, and they over time, or the way the Yanti works, they transformed into serpents, but some of them unfortunately weren't able to make that full conversion, and they became expendable they were impure. All right. Where is my Varus? Varus.
What did I do now?
You were bought a magical item.
Oh, nice.
From Jackalogical.
Okay, Jack. Okay, I assume it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's there. Well, it could be good, it could be bad. It's magic. It's magic table. It's magic item table A is what I've got to do. Yeah, exactly. Mai rolled it. She got it bought on Saturday, and she got a bag of holding. You're going to roll me another percentile die, Varus.
Good luck, sir.
And I will tell you what it is. 84. You roll. Wow. All right, you've got a spell scroll, first level of your choice.
First level?
First level.
Ooh, what to choose?
Yep, you can make your choice. So pick it and just make a note of what the scroll is, and we'll can put it in your inventory. What I've got to do is I've got to, as you guys go up in levels for the different groups, the spell items can go up, but they're going to cost more too. So that's 10,000. But you guys, some of those guys that are on the channel, man, they got tons of dough.
Cure wounds.
You want what?
Cure wounds.
Okay, you've got a scroll of cure wounds in your pouch. You forgot it was there. You'd traveled all this way, and you were fiddling around looking at stuff, and then you look down and go, oh, wow, totally forgot I had a scroll of cure wounds. How silly of me. How furbog of me. All right, gentlemen, so she dies. Slithering death. And Hondo feels evil resonate even more as that happened, as though a beacon was. Whoops. And you guys get through the rest of the night. And nothing else shows up.
Awesome.
Let's go find that hole.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's the wrong one. All right.
So did that body dissipate, or what happened to the body?
No, she cracked. It just didn't take much to exact your blow on it, because it was a frail shell anyway. and you cracked her neck and she died. But no, it didn't transform or anything like that. No, they do not.
Okay. No. And is she carrying anything of significance on her?
She had XP. Yeah, the XP. She had nothing of. No, they're almost like slaves to their own race.
Okay.
She basically had control of the spiders, and that was about it.
If I say a couple of prayers over her, does anything happen?
Her hand rises up and gives you the finger before it falls back down.
She loves it. Right.
No, yeah. I mean, you do your normal, typical cleric, duties and all that, and you feel the presence clear. You feel goodness come in, light comes in, but you understand that because the evil that you're feeling and the desecration that has gone on around here, that it won't take long for the darkness to swell it up and push it away. And all
right. So I mean, she's evil by choice, not by birth.
Their race is very evil. No, the race is evil. Yes, very evil.
All right. Okay. Well, I do what I can, and I'll move.
Yeah, you just didn't study that part in the book when you were in class. So, all right. Now, you return. Well, if I want to share it right, there we go. You've got to remember that what you're doing is you're looking down. Let me zoom back over here.
Is there any way that we can grab like some kind of maybe some trees, cut some like smaller ones and turn them into stakes we can put a little further away and tie off ropes to them?
Well, you can, or Rain's got pittons. In our pocket. Rain's got pittons, and
I'll take one of those wooden stakes just in case.
You can make some stuff. What your concern is that the roof and all that is collapsing in, and you're getting ready to put weight on it to go up and over it.
Well, can't we go down where the rubble is?
It's everywhere. The whole area, the chamber. You don't remember? I
remember we blew it up, but I thought maybe there'd be like a area we could slide down into.
That was the case until you decided to blow things up in the room. If you remember, the whole area is kind of caved. You fell in the center area. You were staying in there and went straight down. The western part of that area is completely caved in, or what was buried, what was part of this room. But the cave-in completely blocks the west end of the chamber. At short intervals, small amounts of rubble and dirt come spilling still down. Several large stones appear to have wedged themselves, closing the collapse. However, the fireball went kaboomy. Is this not the same room that Ruckus tried to destroy the door? Yeah, that was all part of what was going on there. And yeah, it was. And Ruckus kept trying to hit the door, and the roof started to cave. The roof was beginning to still, as each pounding of him.
I never tried to destroy the door. I tried to open it.
Thanks, Leroy Rojo. Man, I apologize. It's like Leroy. The door, any further collapse could make the whole rest of the rubble, and I was letting you know that you would have been buried in there and become relics with the temple.
We probably should have, but yeah.
And it still hasn't changed.
Oh, so if we could go back in time 3, 4, 5 years ago.
And you notice also that you can tell that there is green gas kind of oozing up through some of the rubble and through the airway. It's coming up, from the door that you left open in that room, but it's not as thick as it used to be. So do you want to... Now, did your whistle reset, Ruckus, after...
Yeah, it resets at dawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we see the door?
Yep.
And it's still open?
Yeah, because gas is flowing. It's coming kind of out of the door into the complete air, into the open room, and then rising up. It's
now, can one of the dwarves make an educated guess on the best spot for us to go down here without killing ourselves?
Yeah, I'll give it a investigation.
Yep, fair enough.
I'll do that as well.
Okay. Watch them be conflicting.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They're not conflicting at
all. Both rolled 7s.
Wait, if we should get advantage, don't we? As dwarves, don't we get advantage on?
If you're inside, this is caved in. This is dirt. You're dealing with Mother Nature here, not underneath.
Oh, that's Varys's thing. We should do
it. You think you may? Hey, you take a chance. You're going to be dealing with heavy individuals, and making mistakes on rolls if it happens to possibly take a collapse. And there are, like I said, several pieces of these large rocks are up above that that you would be under or buried if they came falling down. You just don't know. It's very unstable, but it's possible. Nothing, I don't.
But
not sure what
are we sure we got to go back in this place, or did we accomplish our goal?
We don't know. We have information, but we don't know if we have
the information.
Yeah, we can go back and tell them. Yeah, we found a cave. Yeah, we almost died. Bat ate my arm. That's
the place is really sucks. It really sucks in there.
That's true.
I'm thinking that I don't feel like we've got the information that Praetor would want. But I haven't been keeping really good notes.
Well, let's go, man. Let's get in there and get it done.
All right, is it dex saves to get down and through the door?
They're going to be I need what I kind of want to know is how are we getting down there?
I think what we want is Ruckus and I will kind of scope out the most stable ground up top. Rain will set the whatever those things are.
Pittance.
We'll attach ropes to rappel down in, and then we'll move forward.
As close to the door as possible safely.
We come in over here. No, I'm teasing. All right. We're going to split the difference. They're going to be coming in and down into this spot. There's going to require 2 rolls from everybody. One will be athletics to actually make the climb and be able to handle going down, and then athletics. Well, Jackie, you're going to find out here. And I actually am DMing, and I actually took over the DM module for this group, for the Wednesday group, but we're probably 3 or 4 sessions out. But yes, we'll find out if I can pass muster with them for this deal. Yeah, athletics is the first one to go down. That's actually the handle rope. Yeah, who got it? What's athletics? Well, you bastards. So we better hope Rain can do it. Athletics. Oh, no.
No, he's got to have a bonus on athletics. You're kidding.
He doesn't. He does not. It is a strength check, and he is not.
Just one question. Does he not have the lucky trait? Does he not get rerolls?
He has lucky. Yes, he does. You can reroll a 1 when you roll a 1.
All right, fair enough.
So, yeah, you guys are all down. And he comes down and actually he basically, he loses grips and stumbles and all that. And now he has to try to recover or it collapses in on everybody.
Lucky is any saving throw. you can roll. It doesn't have to be a 1.
That's the skill check.
That's the racial.
Right there. Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
I thought you meant the feet lucky.
The feet. He's just exactly. I was going to say what? Yeah. But he's got.
I'd like to give him my inspiration.
Okay. All right. He can re-roll that again. There you go. Bing, bing. He kind of flips off. He does this little swan dive and lands, down on the ground and goes, "That's how you do it, bitches." And you guys all make it into the room. I was figuring I was going to bury y'all. Now, do you want to say hi to any of the figures?
No.
Nope. I just want to walk out that door.
Damn. I get to have any fun. Yeah, y'all can continue to move. So you open up, but you've got it was what was once an hour is now every couple hours that there's still gas here, but it's very much thinner in the air, and in certain spots that you've left the doors open and stuff has kind of become a wind tunnel, so to speak, and it's been dragging out the poison gas to rise up and filter out the nature into the environment.
Remember not to be adjacent or side by side on these squares.
He disabled that. I would have the pressure plates he found. He would have disabled it so that it wouldn't release the stone logs that would come flying out.
Okay.
So you're safe, and they're there now.
And then we also know that.
Remember that.
This is a slow. You have to move like at a slow pace through the mud.
Yeah.
Vars, are you joining them?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, I would move through. I'm not worried about it. You get to that door. And that's this still. We are.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is what Dirt wanted to do from day one.
Yeah. Look, listen, and feel.
He opens up the door.
And it's a dead end.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a closet.
He tried to get us to go this way so many times.
You see a hallway and a door.
Ooh, that looks like a big stone door.
The walls of the corridor are wet and slimy, as you remember from being here. The stucco covering has been saturated with water and decomposing, and there's sloshing off in spots of the southern wall, exposing seams of one of the large stone blocks of which the structure was built. And you basically come around Hondo, and you're seeing what looks to be a staircase that goes up only a few steps, and then it just seems to be caved in, but we're probably could have been an entrance, but it is completely caved in, and it looks unstable.
I will relay that.
And you're back there, and what you see is a stone it caught your attention, and as you walk by it, and Ruckus kind of notices too, it's tightly fitting in the wall, as though you can tell that there is a break there. And the whole wall, if you don't forget, in this whole area down here, the wall is covered everywhere with this wet, light green, white slime everywhere. And I think you found out that if you touch it, and it exposes to skin, it's acid. It's caustic acid, lime.
I'm not gonna touch it.
And it covers it covers this block. It covers the whole area that you're there looking at that block and all that. It droops down and it's covering the cracks, the block, the walls, everywhere.
So does that wall look like it can be pushed or pulled? Are there any handholds on it, or can we tell that it's a door?
It's a tightly fitting stone seal or something, that it definitely looks like it could be moved, but you would have to touch the goo.
I'd like to search for a secret handle or something anywhere near me.
Give me a perception check in the tower.
Can we have Rain?
I say all of us just like mule kick this door.
Can Rain take a look too?
Oh yeah. Neither one of you find what looks to be any type of, release or catch, and he doesn't seem to think that there's even a trap there. He basically looks like it's a block that will. And you guys, when you really look at it and get down there, you think you can wipe the slime away somehow.
Does anybody have a shield we can use to push the door in?
Yeah, and that's what's interesting is it really, it's not on the stone. Looks like it's kind of covered with rot and goo, or just kind of old mold and all that, or and slime or what's algae, but the actual acid lime, the little acid stuff, is not even on the block. It's everywhere around it and the cracks and all that. But it looks like that it can be moved, but you also understand that it is extremely heavy, like every other big ass stone block in here, and it's going to take a good bit of force or strength to move this.
Let's try to. All right. First of all, I'm taking my gloves off and I'm putting them in my backpack because I learned my lesson from last time. Actually, I'm gonna wrap. You know what? I'm gonna leave my gloves on and I'm going to use my shield. I'm gonna press my shield up against the stone, and then I'm gonna suggest everybody else put gloves on or something.
Well, I can kind of join you on your shield, right?
Yeah, well, you've noticed, though, Ruckus, actually on the main stone itself, that there are spots where you actually could put and touch it without getting the caustic substance on you. You actually can see that there's a few spots there.
So I think all of us need to find spots where we can touch it without getting anything on us and push.
Yep.
All right. I'm down for that. You want to roll?
I need strength rolls from everybody pushing. Once again, Hondo fails miserably.
I know, right? Every time.
Oh.
I believe the stone is not moving, gents, and it's 11:30. I'm so close,
Yes, I have to
go. We're gonna hold here as as the stones don't turn. I'll roll them, but I can just let you know that you're not even going to be close to it. It's going to take a little extra work. Yeah,
come on, 20.
Let me see. We'll roll it. I'll roll them up. 1 second, just to make y'all happy. Yeah. 2. He pushed it and he actually moved backwards. He did, and he hit it.
Can we at least end on a successful roll?
Hondo, I want you just going, damn, sucks. You know what? I like the misery, both you and Ruckus. So
my ass is going to be chapped all week long.
There you go. All right, folks, we are good to go. Not again for Hondo. Really? All right, Varys, I'll send. I know you need to get out of here. We'll goof off a little bit here. I'll send over the XP to you in the chat so you know what's going on. But we'll see you next week, there, buddy. Okay.
Later, Varys.
See you, Varys.
Later.
Thanks for playing. All right, what do you get? Really, you're gonna give him? Oh, that's just spending some money. He giving Hondo some love here. All
Who's
right.
that?
Jack Logical was giving.
Thanks, Jack.
Was gonna give you you get to roll it. So hold on. Let me save all this. Dungeon Master Guide, tables, magic tables. No problem, buddy, he says. Roll me a percentile die, my friend.
Okay.
A 42. You got a potion of healing.
Hey, all right.
What would a 62 have been?
A magical item.
Well, I'm just curious because it was almost a 60.
Potion of climbing.
Oh, that's funny.
As a dwarf in heavy armor, I'm very good at that.
There you go. Well, you got yourself if you've got potions healing, or put you one in inventory, pull it out and stick it in there so you know what it is, and you can pull it from the equipment list if you don't have one.
Is that
awesome.
items?
Thank you.
Yeah, equipment. Yeah, in equipment list under I think standard items down there'll be a potion of healing down there, so you can just grab one.
Thanks again, Jack.
All right, folks, we'll keep on pressing on. You guys did well. Thanks for watching, everybody, in the stream, and we are good to go for Saturday night with the ladies, even though I think Amai said she is not going to be making it because she is still out of town, but we'll try not to kill her, we'll try not to. So no promises, right? Anyway, everybody have a good night, have a good weekend, and we'll see y'all later. We're out of here.
See ya.